Good morning. It's 8:30. It's about 70 degrees out here, and I am freezing out here. But the sun's coming up. It's going to warm up a little bit. I think our high is only like 79. And winter is coming fast. Fall's, I don't know if fall's here yet. I think it's almost here. I still don't have a lot of goldenrod coming into my colonies here. I don't see any orange pollen, but there's a lot of jewelweed coming in. I can tell that by the white spotted bees. And I was walking around looking at these bees, and I was thinking of all the questions I keep seeing on Facebook and on some channels about overwintering. And I'm not about to teach you how to overwinter hives. I'm just going to tell you that over the years, every time I get through winter with something less, I stick to it. I don't keep adding stuff and making up ways of trying to fix problems that don't exist. And the number one thing that gets on my nerves when I see people that keep bees in my area and further south, like way down south, these damn quilt boxes on everything. Big box full of whatever, wood chips and sawdust and cotton, and they put a screen on it and they put all these holes in, all this craziness for a few colonies. And if you have a whole bunch, holy shit, that's a pain in the ass. This is my ideal setup. This is the perfect setup for me. It has the highest survival rate of all my colonies, everything being equal. It's a 5/5 nuke, or whatever kind of box you're using. I like colonies 10 frames and less for winter. I have a lot that are more than that right now, just because I was lazy with taking honey off. But insulation board on the top with a ventilation hole that they chewed, mouse guard over the bottom, and this thing is leaning forward at a good angle, so any moisture that forms anywhere can run down to the front and out the front. No wrap. I don't wrap these things. I don't put sugar cakes on top and pollen patties and all that shit. Just insulate the top. I mean, I don't know how it is up in upper New York or Connecticut or Canada or whatever, but if you're in Pennsylvania or below, don't make this difficult. Insulate the top. Don't worry about the wrap. We get to negative 20 something degrees here with the wind chills, and that can go for weeks, at least days. Getting really cold is not new to bees. They've been getting cold in Europe for millions of years. They've been getting cold over here for hundreds of years. You don't need to take all these crazy actions to keep them warm. You just got to keep them dry. And the best way to keep them dry is to insulate the top, lean it forward, and then forget about it. Make sure they're nice and heavy. Even if we just have a single 5-frame nuke that's really heavy, they'll do really good in Pennsylvania or below, as long as they're heavy. Just all the wrapping. Oh my God, people, stop the insanity. 100 years ago, they didn't have slatted racks and hive cozies and all kinds of crap, and they did fine with their bees. Whether you do things about mites and stuff, that's your choice. That's fine. I don't do any of that. Bees are free. I get plenty of them. I have plenty of survivor bees. So yeah, that's the main thing I'm just ranting about today. Quilt boxes. Just, there's people who swear by them. You know, they use quilt boxes. They say, I use quilt boxes and I never had a problem. Well, it's probably your first or second year. That's probably what you've been doing the whole time, so you don't know any different. I'm not telling you what to do. Put quilt boxes on. I don't care. I'm just telling you, they're not necessary. They're totally tedious, waste of time. And then I see people that have to pull the wet sawdust out and replace it with new sawdust several times during the winter. Holy crap. I could not be doing that on 100 colonies. just a total time suck and just a waste of time. So don't fall for it. It's not necessary. Let me know if you use quilt boxes or what your hang up is with just letting the bees get cold but not wet. Let me hear what you got to say about it. I really want to know. Alright, see you on the next one.